Hello Earth signs, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. And it could be about pretty much anything. Love, finances, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. We'll have 4 separate spreads in this reading. The first spread is for all Earth signs, it's like a bonus, and then there's going to be a separate spread for every Earth sign individually. Timestamps should be in the description box down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is for all Earth signs. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Magician, clarified by the Six of Wands. We have the Chariot, and we also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, maybe a Gemini. You know what it is, Earth signs? This spread is talking about some kind of a problem being solved. Alright? And at the same time, I think it's still a love reading. You know, sometimes when I do weekend highlight readings, those readings could be just about partying, it could be about work, finances, love. This one is, I think, about love, but at the same time, there is a problem, some sort of a problem being resolved. Okay? And there's definitely a victory. So perhaps you already have somebody in your life and maybe you're struggling with something. I don't mean to scare you. I don't see it as being like a major struggle, but perhaps you're struggling with something and your person, your lovebird, they will help you with something to solve that problem. Okay, for others of you, perhaps if you're single, maybe you're struggling with something, right? Then there's going to be somebody who will come to your rescue, who will come and help you out, and that's how this connection, this love connection, will be established. Through them helping. It could be the other way around. Maybe you're helping somebody. All right, let me explain. So we have 2 victory cards. Or 2 cards that could be interpreted as victory in the tarot deck, and both of them are here, both of them are on the table, right? The Chariot and the Six of Wands. The Chariot was the last card that came out, it came out on its own. The Six of Wands is clarifying the Magician. It's a clarifier, but it is also a victory card. So there's definitely going to be some kind of a success, victory, achievement, recognition, or from what I see with the first 2 cards, we'll get to them in just a second, some kind of a problem will be solved. Okay, and speaking of solving the problem, the Ace of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands in the beginning, that's it right there. The Ten of Wands is a card of a struggle, it's a card of a burden, it's a card of a lot of responsibilities, it's a card of just having a tough life, right? And the Ace of Swords is that solution. So this person who is either already in your life or somebody who is entering life, they will find some sort of a solution. The Magician, by the way, when I do work, business, and finances readings, I often interpret the Magician as somebody who is like very creative, somebody who is a problem solver, somebody who finds creative solutions to complex problems. Okay, so all of those together, those cards together, those 5 cards together, there's a problem being solved, and as a result, there's a victory and success. And there's also that Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could simply be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the Knight of Cups is the most loving, the most caring, the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. So there's definitely love here. Some of you could be struggling because you have 2 choices, 2 suitors. Okay, and one of them will stand out. The most creative, the most loving, the most romantic one will stand out. Alright? Cool. Taurus. We have the 4 of Swords, clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands, clarified by the Moon. We have the 7 of Cups, clarified by the 2 of Cups. And we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You know what it looks like? It looks like you want everyone to leave you alone. And at the same time, you're looking for something. You don't want anybody bothering you, and you're looking for something. You're looking at options. Okay? That's how. Perhaps you just want to spend the whole weekend by yourself, or maybe you want to spend this weekend by yourself, and at the same time you're planning something for the future. Because that's what it kind of feels like. Alright? Because besides the Moon, right, we have all those other cards here, and in every single card in those cards besides the Moon, there's just one person in them, just one. And the 9 of Wands, card that the moon is clarifying. The Nine of Wands is a card of like, leave me alone, together with all the other cards. That's how it feels. Perhaps you're just tired, you need a break. Perhaps it's been a tough week or a tough month or a tough year, tough life, I don't know. Right? You just want, it's like, do not disturb. That's the vibe I'm picking up. At the same time, with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Wands, you're looking for something. You're looking at options. For sure, that's you in the Seven of Cups, and that's also you, and that's you in all of these cards, right? But in the Seven of Cups, this is you looking at options. Maybe you're doing some kind of a research. You could be shopping online, or you could be thinking about vacation. You could be thinking about something else. But you're definitely looking at options and thinking of what's next for you, right? The Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I think you will be buying something, or you will be booking something with that Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles could also be paperwork. Maybe you're submitting paperwork. Alright? Cool. Virgo, we have the World. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, and we also have the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with absolutely any zodiac sign. You know what it feels like, Virgo? It feels like you're wrapping something up, you're finishing something, you're accomplishing something, you're ending something, and you're off to the next thing. Off to the next thing. Or maybe you're taking some time off before whatever the next thing is. But something is definitely coming to an end, or just came to an end, and it's a happy end. It's not something that's falling apart. No, I don't see it. No, it's like the World, the first card that came out, is a happy end card. That's how I usually interpret it. Something is coming to an end, but you're cool with it. You're good with it. You know this is coming, right? Such as a retirement. Retirement is a happy end, or can be considered as a happy end, or graduation, or like finishing a contract, or something else. But something is done, okay? And the Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, together with the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Three of Wands. It's like you're doing very well financially. You're in a very stable, secure place, I guess, with where you have money in the bank. You know, your financial situation is definitely fine, right? By the end of the weekend, you already know what you want to do, right? Because the Nine of Pentacles is clarifying the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their minds. But prior to making up their mind, they went through some kind of a decision-making process, thought process, and with the Three of Wands, they usually know what's up. They usually know what's next. It's like a final decision card. Okay, and at the end we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles, I assume that's you. Unless you're dealing with another earth sign, right? But the Eight of Wands, this is either you literally going somewhere, or deciding to go somewhere, getting ready to go somewhere, or maybe this is you communicating with somebody, or maybe a bunch of people, different people, right? The Eight of Wands could be a card of back and forth communication. So maybe you're like inquiring on something, or like reaching out to your friends or other people and being like, hey guys, I'm done here, what are you doing? You know, something like that. Or maybe you're literally going somewhere on vacation, or getting ready to go. Okay, or maybe you're off to the next gig, if you're like a freelancer or a contractor or something like, or a consultant. Right, yeah, the Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Queen of Pentacles here, I think that's you. And the Six of Wands is a card of like victory, success. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on, being welcomed, and that type of deal, right? So at the end of the day, you'll feel good about this. All right? Cool. Capricorn, we have the Moon clarified by the King of Wands. We have Judgment. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Pisces and Aquarius. There's only one way for me to interpret this, Capricorn. You got this King of Wands who is coming back to you. Yep. If you don't have this King of Wands as an ex, if you never dated this King of Wands, then unfortunately it's not for you. This reading is not for you. But that's what this reading is. There's no alternative interpretations. I often have a couple of scenarios, 2, 3 scenarios, but here There's just one. This King of Wands is coming back. Alright, so the King of Wands could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a ton of fire in their chart and major placements. If they're not a fire sign, maybe they are embracing the energy of the King of Wands. Somebody who is fiery and passionate. Somebody who is easy to get up and go. And they've been crying themselves to sleep. Capricorn. Yes, they have been, because they're clarifying the moon. The moon is one of the most emotional cards in the deck. Alright, it really is. For me, the moon is like the amplifier of other cards, or an amplifier of situations. Right? So this person is somebody from your past, right? And I think the moon is them feeling really down about this whole thing, about you two not being together. So here they come. Judgment in the middle is a card of somebody coming back. You know, there's definitely this person is definitely, you'll definitely be hearing from this person. That's what I'm trying to say. The star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you deal with. It's also a card of a wish come true. And another way to interpret the star is a healing card, right? Healing. So together with Judgment, together with the moon, yes, they definitely want to heal this with you. Right? And they're coming back with that Ace of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Cups is all about love, true, genuine, authentic love. The Wheel of Fortune is a restart of a cycle. It could be like a very fortunate turnaround. By the way, right this weekend, this is when Sagittarius birthday season starts. If this King of Wands is an early Sagittarius baby, perhaps it has something to do with their birthday. If they're not a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, they're still crying themselves to sleep. They're still in love with you. They still want to heal this with you. All right? Cool.